Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. This will be a detailed guide on how to clear all 3 floors for Bird. As you can see, I don't have all the whole relics, but they are not that important. The same for Deer. These ones I don't have, not that important, but I do have all of them of Skull and Harry and almost all of Nidhogger. But for the team, it's a pretty free to play team, of course with the new free Arthur and Transcendent Bond. The cards that we're using is actually the single target damage increase for Demonic Beasts. It increases ally single target attack damage dealt to enemies by 20%. This is very good to do more damage, but if you don't have it, you can just put the CC card sets. And if you have all card sets, which would be weird if you're free to play or just a beginner, but you could also put the Demonic Beasts card set from Skull and Hadi. It will give you 10% basic stat increase. The reason why Transcendent Bond is here is for his passive. It works everywhere, and at the start of battle it applies Extortion Zone on the hero, then increases HP related stats of applicable allies by 5% for each one on the battlefield, which means it is 20% HP related stats increase. Very good. Then of course Arthur, his passive. It increases the max HP of human allies by 10% for each human ally on the battlefield, which means 40%. And whenever the hero assumes a stance, one debuff effect is removed from each ally and an ally's critical defense increased by 5% for every debuff effect applied to them. Limit up to 10 times. Also very good if you get debuffed. And Escanor, his finger of course is just super strong. He has some extra damage. Escanor is on attack crits. Arthur is on HP defense. Brunhild is on attack crits and Bon is on attack crit. We just have the regular attack, defense and HP rolls on all of them, also the HP defense one. This is pretty much the most common thing to do, putting attack, defense and HP rolls. But something very important here is you have to put blue Tarmian Link on Arthur and not red Tarmian Link, because if you put red Tarmian Link on floor 2, phase 2, even if you put up a stance, the AoE will one-shot the whole team, so never put red Tarmian Link, just put blue Tarmian Link. Okay, floor 1, phase 1. Brunhild, actually, let's just take a look at the stats. Brunhild has the most HP, I don't know why, and has very good attack too. And then the rest, it's a bit less. Bon has almost nothing. He has a lot of HP, but compared to the rest, it's nothing. But Brunhild here is the most important unit. Very important to know what you need to work on for phase 4 on floor 1. You have to get at least 2 rank 2 power strikes from Brunhild to do damage on the last phase, because other attacks from Escanor and Bon and even Arthur also won't even do any damage, only the ultimates. So you will have to get 2 rank 2 power strikes from Brunhild and the ultimate from Escanor and Bon. Bond's debuff card will work on floor 1 and floor 2, but it won't work on floor 3 because you can't debuff the enemy. But it doesn't matter, his passive is still pretty good for this team. It will make you very tanky, so pretty good. Okay, phase 2, let's put up a taunt and then do some damage. Then next turn we will kill. I'm sorry if I sound a bit weird, it's because I'm sick. I don't feel that well and I'm having a pretty hard time talking, a lot of fever too, but it doesn't matter. I will still be pushing out the content for you guys. Especially this is very needed at the moment for a lot of free to plays. But I will be making new guides for all Demonic Beasts, all of them, all 4, once tier comes out to global, because this guy is gonna be extremely good in PvP but also in PvE. Okay, this turn we kill, and we're just gonna put up a taunt, because if you put up a taunt you will remove 1 debuff from all allies. So we will cleanse here. Okay, now we have to start working on the Brunhild ultimate and also the ultimate from Escanor and Bond. But first let's just focus on killing phase 3. So let's do this. And do some damage here. Let's hope for some Bond cards so we can get his ultimate too. Yeah, we got another Bond card, pretty good. I think I'm just gonna kill this turn, because you don't want to stall too much, especially at all these demonic beasts and especially at deer. But try to kill as fast as possible every turn. Okay, let's get Bond ultimate, put up a taunt and work on the Brunhild ultimate. And then next turn we will kill. Luckily we do have another taunt, because our team got debuffed again. They have one debuff on top of them. So let's remove the debuff here. And let's just kill. And then on the last phase, like I said before, you need to have 2 rank 2 power strikes from Brunhild, but we only got 1. So we definitely won't kill in 1 turn here. But most of you free-to-plays won't kill in 1 turn anyway, even with rank 2 power strikes. But you need them to do damage, because you need to do damage every turn. If you don't do damage, you're screwed. So as you can see, the ultimate from Escanor, he's 6/6 mine, does only 100k, and this is damage cap with Bond. She almost does the damage cap, which is pretty good. The only way you can do damage with the ultimate from Brunhild is if you wait that the enemy has full ultimate move gauge. And once you got full ultimate move gauge, you can do some damage, not a lot, but some damage, which is good enough. But if you're free to play, you might want to work on a run where you have multiple rank 2 or even rank 3 power strikes from Brunhild, so you can kill in 1 turn. But if you can't do that, doesn't matter, you can try to do some damage like you see here, and if you did some good enough damage, finally do some damage with the ultimate and heal a bit, and then just try and kill. Like you see here, we just killed, which is perfect. We're also at max health, which is even better. You always try to finish with max health. But the power strikes aren't needed anymore on floor 2 and floor 3. Keep that in mind, it's only for floor 1 phase 4. Okay, floor 2 phase 1. You can also 1 turn phase 1 here. But if you're free to play and your box CC is a bit lower, just use 4 attacks here. And don't use the taunt on the first phase. You need the taunt for phase 2. Very important, guys. As you can see, I also attacked 4 times, but I didn't need to. If I just did this and I attacked with Escanor, he would have been dead. But just do this and he should be dead in 1 turn. And if he's not dead, doesn't matter. Just kill the next turn. But you need to keep the taunt from Arthur for phase 2 here. Very important. And this was the reason why you can't put Red Army Link on Arthur. If you put up the taunt, the AoE should be evaded. But if you put Red Army Link, I don't know why actually. There is a reason for it, somebody told me, but I forgot. But if you put Red Army Link and you have a stance, even with the stance, you will get one-shotted by the AoE. So that's why we put blue to Army Link. So here, let's do some damage, but as you can see, there is damage cap. 150 is damage cap on phase 2. So if you want to kill in one turn, you need 2 Escanor fingers and 2 other strong attacks to be able to kill. As you can see, this is the AoE, and it missed because we had a taunt. Luckily we did get another taunt if we weren't able to kill yet, but we are able to kill, so let's just kill here. So keep in mind, guys, phase 2 you always need to put up a taunt, or else you will get one-shotted by the AoE. Okay, now phase 3. This is really important, guys. Turn 1, phase 3. Just do some damage, but don't do too much. I'm gonna attack once with Brunhild here, and then once with Arthur, just to do some damage, but don't do much damage, guys, because if you do more than 3 health bars damage, he will get a great debuff on him, and it will fully heal, and he won't be able to kill. But if you're not sure you will kill, do like I do here and get all the ultimates and get at least 1 Escanor finger. Then you will be able to kill 100%. And if you do have another taunt, you could actually remove the infect we got on us. So you could keep healing, but now we can't because we don't have a stance. But it doesn't matter, we're not gonna use a stance this turn anyway. So here, let's just kill the enemy. Just use your strongest attacks to be able to kill. If needed, even all the ultimates. I'm not using the ultimate from Brunhild because we can't heal anyway. But as you can see here, the grey buffs the enemy has are very annoying. He will fully heal again and he will have an attack buff. Yeah, you will have to redo everything and it's pretty annoying. So try to do it the same way I did here. Then we move to phase 4. As you can see, we still have the infect on us and we didn't get another stance from Arthur. Pretty annoying, so we can't heal yet. So we're just gonna do some damage this turn. The next turn we're gonna use the ultimate from Brunhild to heal and to kill. Pretty straightforward. Floor 2 is actually easier than floor 1, because floor 1 you really need to be lucky with the power strike cards from Brunhild to do damage on phase 4. But here the only thing he got on phase 4 is every time you attack he will get 1 buff on him and it's a damage reduction, and he will get up to 4 damage reduction on top of him. So you will do less damage after you attacked a few times. But still it doesn't matter. This effect I just explained on phase 4 here. The bird will have them on all phases on floor 3. Okay, this turn let's just heal with the ultimate from Brunhild and then just kill. Okay, very good. Let's move to floor 3 now. This is the last floor, and as you can see we still have max health. Pretty good. Okay, floor 3. This one could be pretty annoying if you don't have high box CC and if your units aren't worked up. So if your gear sets aren't the greatest. And if you don't have the card set, guys, the Demonic Beast card set to have 20% more attack for single targets, this floor will be pretty annoying, but you can still clear it, guys. First turn I will put up the taunt, and then I will show you the debuff doesn't work from Bon, as you can see here, but it does do some damage. And as you can see, every time you attack he gets the buff on top of him, which is a damage reduction. Can be stacked up to 4 times, which is the max. And then your damage will be pretty low. But the way to work around having low CC with this team on floor 3 is trying to get Brunhild ultimate as much as possible, so you can keep healing. If you can do that, you could pretty much do it. Okay, here let's see if we can kill. I'm not sure. But my damage is still pretty good because of the card set. If you just put CC cards, I don't even know if you can clear floor 3. But even guys, if you can just clear floor 1 and 2 with this team, it's already pretty good. Especially if you're just a beginning player, a new player. And you can see we tank pretty well. We don't take that much damage. Pretty good. This is actually the first time trying this team. I just made this team and I was gonna see if it works, and it does work. Don't forget guys, if you don't have Bond or you don't want to put Bond as someone else, you can just put like FREYR or another good damage dealer, and you could definitely get the job done. And I think FREYR is a very good option instead of Bond. Okay, we killed here. Let's move to phase 2. I'm not gonna use the ultimate yet because we still have a lot of HP on all of the units except Arthur, but Arthur won't die, don't worry. So I'm gonna put up a taunt, but so we got the ultimate from Escanor here. Now we will kill phase 2 instantly. Damn, that was pretty lucky with the cards from Brunhild. We didn't get a taunt card, so unlucky. But the thing is guys, if you don't put up a taunt turn 1 on phase 2, he might remove the ultimate from the unit you have the ultimate from, and that's not good. If he does it from Brunhild, you're screwed because you can't use the ultimate then. And we did get another taunt here, which is pretty good. So now we heal with Brunhild, and then we just kill, and we move to phase 3. This far, as you can see, our health is max and it's going pretty easy, so this team is actually impressing me. Without having Megellda and just having the card set from 20% extra damage for single target attacks, it is pretty impressive. I wasn't expecting this team to be able to do it this fast. So I think all of you new players might be able to make this team at least 1/6 all characters, and you can definitely do it with them. Okay, we did some damage here, some pretty good damage actually, and we do have another taunt from Arthur, so we can use it if we need to. But again, like you see, I'm working on all the ultimates all the time, especially the one from Brunhild. Oh yeah, I forgot. On this phase, he's gonna put a gray debuff on you, which prevents you from using taunts for I think even 4 turns. It's crazy. So yeah, you won't be able to use any more taunts now. So just try to get all the ultimates, especially from Brunhild, like I said, so you can keep healing and do enough damage. Okay, let's kill this phase and move to phase 4 with all the ultimates. Okay, here you got to be lucky because I'm gonna explain to you guys. You need to kill actually in 2 turns. If you don't kill in 2 turns, the enemy will buff himself and he will have an evade. You won't be able to do damage for 1 turn, so you will have to stall 1 more turn. But try to do enough damage because he will also debuff the whole team, and those debuffs are really annoying because your damage will be very little, so be careful with that. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to kill here, and this means we won't be able to kill within 2 turns. But I think most of you guys won't be able to do it anyway if you're using this team in 2 turns, so you will have to stall like I'm doing here. But like I said, you can't even use taunts, so... But luckily he did focus on Archer because the health was the lowest. Okay, let's heal the team here so we can keep surviving and then do some damage, but I don't think we kill because he has a revive like you see here. I don't think we kill. Let's see. No, we won't kill. Bond doesn't do any damage, so no, we won't kill. Okay, unfortunately we will have to stall 1 more turn, but I can show you how to do it now because most of you free to plays and beginning players, especially using this team, you won't be able to clear it in 2 turns anyway. So now he puts up his buff and he has evade as well. Pretty annoying. He also has an attack buff, so he will do more damage now. So what you want to do here, again, you have to stall, so try to get the ultimates from as many units as you can. So I'm getting ultimates from 2 units here, Archer and Bond, but as you can see he has evasion, so we can't do damage. And then next turn we will try and kill with the ultimates and the single targets. But don't forget, he's gonna ult now and then apply a debuff on us. Because of that we will do a lot less damage. Pretty annoying. But don't forget guys, if you don't kill on this turn, you're screwed. Believe me, you're screwed. As you can see, the damage he does now is crazy and you can't survive another turn. So if you can't kill here, it's done. So just kill. So we will use all our strongest attacks here. As you can see, Bond 6-6 didn't even do enough damage. So what you want to have is Escanor fingers, as you can see here. But we did manage to kill, so perfect. This team can do it without having Megellda. Pretty good, in my opinion. And it's all units you managed to get if you just started the game with the 4th anniversary. As you can see, there's double rewards at the moment. Pretty good as well. So yeah, that was it for this guide. I will definitely make a guide soon on Deer, also a free to play one, but without your Megellda you won't be able to clear flow 3, so that's a bit annoying. So probably that free to play team will only be able to clear flow 1 and 2 of Deer. I'm showing you guys these free to play teams at the moment. I'm gonna also make a video on Skull and Hadi for a free to play team, but I also think that team can only clear flow 1 and 2. But afterwards, Tyr is gonna come to global, and Tyr is a godly PvP unit, but also extremely good in PvE, especially this demonic beast. So you can actually use that Tyr in all the demonic beasts, everyone. Is it a must summon? Yes, he is. He will be a must summon. Okay, that was it for the video guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. See you next time. Peace out.